Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sunday Murktide. I am I cut all my hair and my beard, so new Mengu today. But old deck. This is the list that I like. Main deck Bloodmoon, main deck Spyro, only 3 counterspell, only 2 Spell Snare, no spell pierce. This is the list I like. Yeah, very similar to the one I wrote Cyber Guide with for CFB. That's a free article over there. I've changed about a couple of cards. There's less cards for creativity than the last one. There's Braid. There's Dispute. There's 2 Tormod Crypt, no licensors. Yeah, overall, this is the list I like, and I'm happy to be back to play some Blurred Murktide. Let's go. Modern League, Blur Murktide, Mengu. I often net deck other lists of Murktide decks, whereas this is the one I like to play. Buenos dias todo el mundo. Yeah. Zoom. Zoom. Yeah, I like that. Honestly, the feeling of just, I don't know, cutting your hair is such a great feeling. Yeah, I love that. We're beginning on the draw against Cuervo. We got 2 islands and a dream. A lot of old cards in this hand. Thankfully, there's my friend Ragavan, which will never leave me. Hello to JP Feinberg. Ooh, 2 years. Thank you, JP Feinberg. Welcome. That's percent on top of your deck. That's pretty good. Hopefully, I draw a mountain. Consider Spell Snare. This is why I correct the bubble right now. Against Hammer Time on the draw, it's not a good matchup. Definitely one you can easily lose. Yeah. On the draw game 1. Possibly you got much better, but yeah, we all know that Hammer Time is favorite game 1. Especially the Urza Saga card. If I started Ragavan on turn 1, it would have been better, but not a fan of this card. Alright, please deck, give me a red. Nice. I think I like to kill the Sentinel. I think that's my best use of the mana. I'll do that now so that I can't surge or do whatever. So when I played that turn 1 Mishra's Bauble, you might think that it was not great because if I draw Shredder, I don't have the way to loot. But I really need to draw a red source. That was my top priority. So I needed to cycle that bubble. If I didn't do that, I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have had the red mana now. If they have a land, they do unfortunately. So they're able to make a construct and tap it for mana. I think what I'm doing here is pass this pass. And let's see what they do. I won't do anything end of turn. I want to wait for them to tap the saga first. Okay, now I think it's the time to bounce this. They can tap it for mana with the drum, but at least that means they won't attack. Whereas if I let the other token resolve, they can tap the other token for like a surge, and then they also attack me. Thank you, Roy. Welcome to the stream for the 10th month. Appreciate it. I had fun at the PT, yeah, very much. So much fun that I already booked my PT Barcelona trip. Another week, despite not qualified. I'm gonna do another full week in Barcelona. Alright. Yeah, so they saved their thing, but at least they don't attack with their card. Again, it's a terrible situation. Bad matchup on the draw, and I didn't even have a good hand, so most likely gonna lose, but trying to play as best as I can. And if I bounced in the end of my turn, opponent would have been able to tap the drum to play Surge, and they would have untapped with these two, so it was important to wait for their turn. They have two cards, one is a Nettle Cyst. I think I'd rather pass and simply counter the Nettle Cyst. I can go Iteration and try to get lucky, but I think I have Delirium, so maybe, you know, if I wait another turn for Iteration is better. But yeah, Counterspell is just so clunky in this matchup. Spell Snare is the reason why this matchup isn't as bad as it used to be. Because, you know, if I drew... I mean, I guess in this game particularly, they didn't cast a single 2-drop, but that's very unlikely because they play 8 and even more post sideboard. So they have two cards. I know one of them, and they can never deploy that this turn. Okay. I'd love to start by attacking with this. Unfortunately, the Murktide is tiny though. I can't go Murktide Counterspell. Murktide is very tiny, especially since they can also activate the Nexus to give me one more point. I think I have to, where is it? Find like at least an Unholy Heat. That's unfortunate. Yeah, not finding removal now, it's gonna make me lose the game for sure. Pass with a 6/6, but again, they can just activate this, make me trade. Actually, if I counterspell the Nestle system, dead on board too. So yeah, I'm dead. I need to find something good there. But it's okay, honestly, like... Okay, I'm actually not dead here. Look how broken this... Yeah, I mean, this just happens all the time. You get to just exchange one mana for two in a matchup where mana is incredibly important. Technically not dead, but of course, like, I'm in a terrible shape. If I use Counterspell, would have been dead on board because it just activated Nexus. Alright, we trade. And then what can go right? I don't have dress down, which wouldn't even work here. I can go like iteration into something, but I don't know what that something can be, honestly. Well, in theory, I'm alive. Yeah, they should have definitely activated the Nexus to... Yeah, that was a mistake by them. I guess if I had a removal spell on the Nexus, would have been tough though, because they don't have a blocker for, I don't know. Maybe I didn't think that. They also had the similar window earlier where they could have pumped the two constructs and they didn't do it. Okay, they do it this time. That's irrelevant now. Well, there is a world where I win this game. Like now they can have like land spell, I counter their spell, top deck, an iteration. Right. Hey, I'm dashing. I know they can block and trade. I think I'll accept that. Even actually considering Unholy Heating the Nexus there. Because like opponent's not gonna be lethal with the Nettle Cyst. That's just going to be a 4/4. I guess a 5/5 to activate Nexus. What am I looking to find from my opponent's side? I think not much. But I think my odds are better by killing this. And connecting. Again, I'm not lethal on board, and I can counter their spell. They probably have lands in hand too, so I shouldn't be dead next turn. And maybe this Ragavan can find some creatures. Or Urza Saga. Well, at least they didn't draw that. I wish I could play this card from Ragavan. What's the most underrated deck in Modern? Ooh, wow, I have to counter that? Man, I'd rather concede the game than countering an Ornithopter. This Ornithopter resolves, I lose, but honestly, I have a bar. I can't do this play. I'd rather concede than counter spelling a Ornithopter. Alright. 9 cards to bring in, that's a lot. I also have a lot of cards to side out. This 6. Also Blood Moon, since I'm bringing in Magus. I guess I can trim Iteration. What can I trim here? My curve is maybe a little bit too high. Yeah. Why does Magus is better than Blood Moon? Because of Esper Sentinel mostly. You can cast Blood Moon. Let's say they have Esper Sentinel Urza Saga on turn 2. You can cast Magus on turn 3 without any problems. What's the most underrated deck in Modern? I think the answer is the Brain to Light Scapeshift deck. She's a deck I always do well whenever I play with, but like nobody really plays it. Not saying that, nobody plays it because everyone's stupid, just because it's a deck that not that many people play, so it's kind of what it is, right? What's the most overrated deck in Modern? Is it Murktide? See, given its win percentages and how much is always the most played deck, I guess people just overplay it despite not knowing it at all. I guess that could be an answer. Go Island. Go Bubble Me again. I want to draw a Bolt? Not really. I already have one. I always play 2 Spell Snare ever since January. Mostly because of this matchup, yeah. Okay, as per Sentinel. A little bit too many lands, unfortunately. That's just a great magic card. Wow. I wonder what that means. I'll get in and get a treasure. Treasure is very important. Way more than the possibility of hitting a spell. They might have Path to Exile or March, and they play it, which is good for me. Colossus Hammer, don't want to play it. I don't think so. In general, I just don't really like Spell Pierce in Modern very much. Okay. Draw. Mm-hmm. Dash again. Offering the trade. I would be happy if they trade. If not, I get more treasures, so I have Otawara. They trade, happy with it. I'll go Lango, keeping up mana. Opponent's mana screw, so okay, I think I need to, respect wow. Let's see if I find a removal spell. Find a bird. I'm gonna graveyard that. It's unlikely to lose from this spot, but un, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. What did your opponent keep? Well, they have Esper Sentinel, one of the best cards in this matchup. The fact that their keep didn't pan out, it doesn't mean that you have to mulligan every hand that doesn't have a great turn 2 or 3. I'm not saying it would have kept their hand, I have no idea, but yeah. Engineered explosives. Mm-hmm. That's alright. I think I'm gonna kill the Colossus Hammer. I have Otawara for the I have Otawara for the Cadre complete. You have a Nexus on top, okay. Bonjour, Mattia. This umpire is kind of awkward in this matchup. Maybe I should have 0 of them. I should just bring in the 4th iteration in. I think I like to bold the Stoneforge in response. Again, they could go Surge. I'll accept it. Violin Caldra, just take 5 and then I can Otawara the token. That's fine. Okay. Looks like they're passing. Okay. Draw. Ragavan. Nice. Let's dash it. And attack with all. I have explosives to kill the hammer, so I can't really die to these nexuses. I could keep the bow to be lethal next turn, sure. But like, very unlikely that. Sure. It's very unlikely that if I don't kill if I kill the Stoneforge, I lose the game. You know what I mean? You don't have really to think about winning in a spot like that. I think it's more like can't really lose. You know? Like being lethal is cool and everything, but if your opponent has like 6 cards and 3 mana, thinking about that, it's you know you just keep the bolt and then they pot to exile your Murktide, and you feel like that was a mistake. They played a Paladin. And yeah, once again, interacting with it on the stock so that it can't save it. Spell Snare just fantastic. And again, every time I win against Hammer Time, the Spell Snare definitely has an important role in it. If I let that resolve and crack the explosives, they can just activate attack and then a blacksmith skill. Anyway, using a treasure to play Consider, it's normally a bad play, but it is a good ear because of the Ledger Shredder triggers. And if I find the spell, it's lethal. But then again, this game we you know we were going to win it. On the plates. Magic on the plates is way too easy. Now we're on the draw, and it's way too hard. I want to make this change. Let's go. Actually, I'll do this. If I play the new cube, yeah, I am currently 1-0 in a cube with Lura's Companion. I started it yesterday. I have to finish it. Yeah, I've never really liked Unlicensed Stars too much. And with Living End being so popular, Unlicensed Stars is just not a relevant cyber cards in that matchup. Whereas Tormod Crypt, it's a huge deal. Plus this way you got better your Dredge matchup, which has never been good before. I like the new changes. I don't mind, I mean, Vintage Cube and Magical Line always had like 100/150 bet cards, and they just swap them around, I guess. Alright, it's a keep. Alright, no Esper Sentinel, that's a great news for me. I want to play these explosives, I think so. I have two. I think it's a mistake. But like, if a opponent doesn't do anything, I don't mind to correct the explosives for 2 next turn, because they don't really have a play anyway. Yeah, I made a video yesterday with Tron with main deck explosives. Alright, hopefully they don't have the Kadra. That would be very hard to beat. Ah, they do. Oh no. Kadra's so good. So good. I have now very few ways of dealing with it. I guess Dress Down plus Unholy Heat is one. I think it's the first time I see the Mycosynth Gardens in armor. I got a 14, crack the Giver end of turn. If they save it with a Surge, actually Surge doesn't save it, they need Blacksmith skill. I'll play Spyro, discarding 2 lands. These two. I don't mind about the tokens. I just need to draw spells. Brazen Borrower, Otawara. Rest down. You should put. I can make us in garden the ginger break. Eled DHD, thank you for the 8th month. Welcome to the stream. We're having a good day over there. I take 6 down to 9. 8, sorry. Too many lands. Too many lands. It's like, I think my hope is to go Shredder Engineered Explosives and top deck Brazen Borrower or whatever. I think that's my only out here. Shredder Explosives for 0. Dress down's fine, but it's not like too good. Because I have to wait another cycle of turns. Do I want to do something on the turn? No, not really. Go ahead. Hoodwinked. You think there's gonna be an AI simply knows the meta better than any of us? I would say that is the Doom AI way to live your life. Don't think about it. Think about living your life right now. That's my approach to life. Okay, I'll start with an Unholy Heat on the Ginger Brute. Donozan. Man, the Hydra play just solo wins the game. Opponent hasn't done anything. They just played turn one giver to Kaldra. Oh wow, look at that. The Mykosin Gardens coping the Ginger Brute. Do I want to go to 2 or do I want to Chum Block? I think I'll Chum Block, yeah. I'll go to 3. Sorry, to 4. Then I play Consider to trigger the Shredder. Looking for an answer to the Kadra. I think I'm actually better off in discarding this Murktide. I really don't think this card does much right now. Alright, I want to go Bauble first, and then Iteration, so that I loot before resolving Iteration. Basta, sti cazzo esplosivi. Borrower! Ooh, dress down. That's too much, that's too late. I did. Not really, but I definitely am not alive. I have to go hand, bottom, exile, play the bird, pass to you. I guess I'll correct the bubble now. Saga, oh my. Problems keep piling up. And by problems, I mean my opponent again literally played one threat. One threat the whole game. Oh, there it is. I found the Otawara. Okay. Okay, I hope it's not too late. I hope it's not too late. Alright, I'll Chum Block now. Take 0 damage at least. If I my opponent didn't give him unblockable to this is awkward. Niura, 27 months. Buongiorno Niura, thank you for the sub. Okay, so I found the Otawara. Do you think my opponent has a protection spell? Well, if they do, they'll win the game. That's easy, right? So let's just pass. And in upkeep, I want to bounce. Yeah. They crack the Horizon Canopy, which I think is what happens. I will try and bounce. And again, if I fail, the game is over. Please, don't save it. Don't save it. Don't save it. No. Wait, what's that? Oh. Well, that's scary. Do I have a paladin? Unfortunately, I don't have Spell Snare. Imagine if they go paladin, they go Spell Snare. I just win the game on the spot. Fortunately, I don't have Spell Snare. Maybe I don't have paladin. Am I untapping? Am I leaving another turn? Wow, I am. That's amazing. Okay. Okay, I'm leaving another turn. I go to 2 life. Let's go. Draw. What's the best play here? I go Fury, kill 2 things, opponent makes a 4/4. Well, the 4/4 trades, though. I guess it's not a 4/4, it's a 6/6, if they make another token. I think I'd rather go dress down here, yeah. Because I have explosives up too. Do I want to hold this land? Yeah, I might discard it. Might be a mistake to hold the land. But for now, I'm just passing the turn. Let's see what they do. Those people will kill me. Oh, I have a blocker. Oh, you mean... I understand what you mean. Yeah. I understand what you mean. It's just not like... I mean, they can go for it. Easy. But I also have like 3 cards in and 5 mana up. No. Also, dress down actually makes the Ginger Brute lose its ability. So I can block it with the Shredder. The Pitting Needle. Okay. Okay. Super tense game. Very fun. This is why I love this matchup so much. Alright, let's play Dress Down your response so that the Stoneforge Mystic does not work. As well as killing all the constructs. Hopefully I draw a spell so I can trigger... Actually, yeah, I can trigger Shredder end of turn. Spell. Spell. S-P-E-L-L. Puttana. Okay. Man, I needed to spell so much. You're not sure Dress Down stops that can't be blocked after activated? Well, I can assure you then, if you're not sure. Draw. Dai, spell. Ok. Ok. Allora, let's fetch down to 1. The Shredder triggers end of turn. When the Dress Down dies, I trigger Shredder. Fury. Let's kill these 2, and then I can Unholy Heat that. Trigger Shredder. Due. Okay. And then I bolt the Ginger Bruto. Trigger. Discard land. Pass the turn because I don't want that to Ornithopter. When it's 2 cards in hand. Dead 2 Paladin. Paladin. Alright, it's been real. Fun game. I think I tried my best. I think I have no regrets about the game. It's just, on the draw. Turn 2 Caldra. You take it. Good game, opponent. Well played. By the way, saw the message when do you return to Germany? Not soon, but you can now see for a while in the future the videos for Card Market chat. Yesterday I made a video with Toffel. Sorry, not yesterday I made a video with Toffel, but yesterday they posted a video with Toffel, and it's a great editing of Card Market, which is really just something else. Also, their community is insane. Like, in 15 hours, they got 26 views. And if you look at the comments, there's just like 1 million of them. Like, this is kind of like my dream, honestly, to have a YouTube channel like Card Market. Excellent stuff by them. And yeah, definitely, if you like to watch Magic, yeah, that videos. When you watch videos like that, time really flies. Yeah. Okay. Opponent has a luck counter. Pitching, Bogart, Harbinger. We also have a luck counter with a turn 1 Ragavan. Although, it's kind of like if we're... It's kind of as if we were on the draws instead of the Jensen cover. Alice? Wow. Oh, not great, but we'll see. The Ragavan connects. What does it bring to me? It brings me a 1-drop from your Chalice deck? That's okay. Do I play Iteration? I think so. Oh no, Mengu. And bottom, exile. And pass. Wanna hold the bubble. The matron. Pick up a conspicuous noob. Nice. I've been sent back in this Mishra's bubble for a long time. Because this game I was not in a hurry of digging for cards. I already have my lands and everything, so this is why I saved the bubble for so long. Should discard it to consider. That's a mistake. Um, I guess I'd rather play considers. Basta terra, puttana voglia. He killed top. Wow. Just naturally comboed. That's so lucky. It's okay, I lose. Yeah, they have a combo. They just Va bene, bella. Alright. We got this 6, this 7, sorry. Take out. Take out the usuals. Do I want to take out the channelers? Probably not. Guess I'm taking some 1-drops. That's the counters Chalice of the Void, but I guess now I have a lot of answers to Chalice of the Void. I shouldn't be too worried about it. If it resolves. Yeah. Yeah, let's take out all the spells in there. Do you want to play a Murktide deck without Ragavan? You can, but it's not going to be a good list. How much is Ragavan needing? I mean, didn't it like dropped in price severely? Let me check. I mean, on Card Market, it starts from like 45. Like, wait, like, it used to be 80. I mean, the whole Murktide deck is like 1,000, isn't it? So, might as well get the last part of it if you plan on playing it. Yeah, MTGO finance is different though. Alright, let's go. Turn one. Actually, do I want to go turn one Ragavan here? Yeah, I think so, right? My opponent, do they have one drops? Maybe. Do I want to hold the bubble? Yeah. Okay. Nice, nice. Very good start for me. I'm gonna overload them of threats this game. The speak was nope. I'll ignore that. I just go Shredder, DRC, DRC. Discard. Probably does explosives. Yeah. Then I'll go Bauble too. Might hold Bauble for next turn. I go Shredder Bauble. And then I get to Delirium. Goblin. Is that Mogul Marshal? Looks like it, yeah. My Ragavan is out of the world. Then go Shredder, Bauble, and then I'm hoping to find Delirium now. Do I want to Surveil first? Yeah. Perfect. That's a sorcery. That's an instant. And that's a land, so I have Delirium guaranteed here. I'll discard a creature instead of a land. Murktide do it's not bad. No, I think I'll discard a land. And attack again. I can. Ooh, Bogart Harbinger. That's scary though. I could die. I could be dead next turn. But I hope I'm not. Hope I'm not dead next turn. Go. Actually, that's not true. I can't die now. What am I talking about? Goblin Matron from 7th edition. The playset of 4 Goblin Matron from 7th edition are €1,000. I just lose. You know that. I lose. Is there a way for me to stop their combo? I don't think there is. Oh yeah, Otawara. Never mind. I got it. I gotcha. Otawara costs 3 with the discount for Ragavan. We're cool. Do I know Otawara now or wait for or wait for them to Borgart Harbinger? I guess I can wait. The first round we lost to Mono White Hammer. It was a close match. Definitely check it out when it comes out on Sunday on YouTube. Here, they go to combat. Ooh, they pass. Okay. And they violin. Okay. The Harbinger. I want to do Otawara with ability on the stock? I think so, right? Yep. No, a copy of a card, a copy of a creature keeps the same converted mana cost of the copy. Explosives doesn't kill all the snoops, if that's your question. Okay, now that I'm on the draw, I think I like the Spell Snares. I'm taking out Ragavans on the draw. Yeah, mana value, sorry, not converted mana cost. Although Ragavan kind of carried that game with that discount for Otawara. I'll pass here. Ready with the Spell Snare on the Chalice. Man, Spell Snare's so good. So good. But this is my favorite Murktide list at the moment. Alright, it's not like the best thing to counter, but I kept up mana for this, so. A couple of Channelers. Play Bauble, hoping for Delirium. I don't find Delirium. That's okay. Nice. Was this for 0? Yeah, why not? Hello, Clubsy. Thank you so much. Why not? Yeah. Alright. Delirium. Took a while, but we got there. The 7 cards in the graveyard on turn 2. Basically dredge deck. Thank you, Club C. Welcome for the 3rd month. Alright, Snoop with the Lieutenant on top. I have this on top too. Speedo! Iteration. I'll keep that on top. I can go hand, bottom, exile, play land, bolt this, surveil 2. You can sack it to drain me 1, but it doesn't really matter. I just aggressively graveyard anything that's not like a cheap interaction in this matchup. So funny, it's turn 3, I have 12 cards in my graveyard, and 2 3/3 flyers getting in. They have the Gemstone Cavern on top. Okay, they play it. They have 4 cards. They pay 4 for the Sling Gang. Alright, wow. Did they shuffle and redraw the same card? Yes. It's not a big deal. It doesn't do much. Bye bye. Talk with all and pass. Remember, they can drain me with the Sling Gang, but I don't really want cracked explosives. Blue's mostly there for Chalice of the Void here. How much copy of a Kiki Jiki do these decks play? Usually 2. So that if one gets like exiled for Ragavan or whatever, they have a second one. Like it's not a bad card either. I find that I countered that Mogwart Marshal, which wouldn't have done anything. I guess that's not true. It would have triggered this. Alright, so they play Snoop. Yeah, must accept it. Ringleader on top. Lane. They have 2 cards in end. This is the RCR getting the job done here. I like that. And I'll put it on the Snoop. They can drain me up to 9. They can gain 4 up to 12, so they should be lethal regardless this game. It's very important that I just dug so much to find exactly these cards, and this is why this deck is great, because you have all the cantrips to find the cards you need in the right matchups. You reduce variance with decks like this. In upkeep, I'm gonna bolt them twice, and they're gonna die. GG. The opponent said they flooded out, but it's harder to flood out when you put only 1 drops in your deck and only waste to cantrip. Whereas when you put 4 drops in your deck and a million lands, it's more likely to flood out. So yeah, remember that Magic has a lot of luck involved, but it's your job in deck building to pick up a deck that reduces variance. 9 for the 3rd month sub. Let's go, round number 3. My hand, it's literally perfect. If I could sculpt it, it would look like this. Mwah. And with an expressive iteration on top of the deck. Will you like Spellpiece against Rhinos? I think Spellpiece is only good against bad Rhinos players. That's the problem. Whenever you actually play a game and not just work on theory, your freaking spell is always in your hand rotting because your opponent does other things, and then on turn 5 cascades. Okay, Esper Sentinel. Unfortunately, my opponent had the misfortunes to lose the die roll, which is something that you should avoid in order to maximize your chances of winning the game of Magic the Gathering. Oh, what deck they play? I would say Profound over there. The Underworld Cookbook. I try to keep the treasure around. Yeah. Ooh, it's a Saga. Definitely a way to lose to. Okay. You can go Shredder. Bolt the Sentinel. Hate attacks. Loot. Attack. And then what? Do I want to cycle this Bauble? I might not. Depends what I see here. Ether Vial. I don't care about that. Go ahead. I'm like guaranteed to loot next turn. Again, reducing variance so that if my top of the deck is 3 lands, I can still play 2 spells next turn. Okay, I can make a 1/1 token to trade with the Ragavan. Alright, let's go Shredder Bauble to begin. The free way to cantrip, and if I find a removal spell, I'll discard a consider. No, I'll discard the non-consider cards. Alright. I'll discard consider then. Let me see your top. Actually, didn't matter. That was the wrong one. But anyway, let's attack. Make a token. I know Unholy Heat the token. Maybe I don't actually. Maybe just let him have it. Maybe I'll let him trade and I keep up the Unholy Heat. Yeah, you know what? I think Ragavan has done its job in this game. Buongiorno Lauro. No, no, I will not. I will not. Draw. More Ragavans. Nice. Toaster Party, you can go to Channel Fireball and read my whole deck cyber guide and deck guide for free. Book. Ooh. Okay, they can do some crazy stuff now, maybe. When did I learn English? It was mostly thanks to Pro Magic. I was traveling, always hanging around with Americans or, you know, foreign people. Sorry, foreign people for me. So I had to speak English. And also with the VEEDEOs for Channel Fireball, I always speak English every day. So yeah, that's my reasoning for learn. Hey, you do that. This week I'm lethal. I think I'm gonna do that, yeah. I know it sucks that I discarded all my spells, but this is 7 damage. I guess they have a food. Yeah, I should have kept Ragavan then. Yeah, playing MTG since I was a kid. That's my reasoning. Just still doing the thing. Yes. Still doing the thing. And you play a Ragavan. A la merda. Can you pass? Tackle? Zang Zang. Birds to the rescue. Alright, easy game, easy life. Win the die roll, turn 1, Ragavan. Now we're in the draw. Let's bring in the anti-saga team. The anti-saga team. Maybe I don't love Tormod's Crypt in this matchup. I don't really know what's the opponent on. I want to take out some creatures. You like Spanish cards? Yeah, I love my cards too. Only being words that I can, letters that I can easily read. So Italian or English for me. But so for the regional championship Athens, I'm going to test with a team of only Spanish people, Javier and friends, in Barcelona. I hope I can learn as much Spanish as I can, since I'll hang around for a week with only Spanish people. I think I'll try to make them only speak in Spanish, because, you know, like, Spanish and Italian is the same. So I think I try that for this time. I think I'll try to just, like, live and breathe the Spanish language. Like, I've been going to Spain very much in my life, so I think it's time that I finally try the effort to learn the language. Alright, this hand is super risky. I don't feel keeping it. Alright, glad I didn't keep it. Let's go. I think the level up that you do when you learn a language is by thinking in that language. Okay. Let's go. The anti-saga team. No, vabbè. Ok. Scrapwork mutt. What you discard? You need to discard the... No, okay, discard a card. The 4-2, you know? That would be fun. I don't feel like killing this. It's too bad to kill a Scrapwork mutt. It feels like they stole you a magic card from your hand. Go discard one of these now. I did not qualify for the PT now. I have one last chance at the original championship Athens. It's gonna be Pioneer. So you'll see me playing a lot more Pioneer on stream. Already played 2 League this week. I'm gonna play another one after this video. I want to say that the Twitch viewership of Pioneer League so far has been going well, whereas I'm afraid of the YouTube videos viewership, but we'll see. Okay, they have a good card. They have Asmo. But I can kill my Ledger Shredder now. That's unfortunate. Chance to see Rona combo. I'll try to play good at competitive decks, but I don't know. I don't exclude anything. If that deck, you know, does well on things like that, then I might play it, yes. Alright, opponent misses a land drop. Okay. I think I want to go Shredder Bolt on the Asmo. And probably discard a land, but we will see. Especially now. Yeah, I'll play competitive and good decks. I don't play, like, you know, I need to get back into Pioneer, so I'll start by the good. I'll start from the good decks, not from the content creator brews. And look at this magic. I know Magric. That's my opponent nickname. And you know how Magic Online has this problem that names are wrong all the times. Magric. Yeah, they got Ether Vial. They can vial in the Asmo with it. Well, we have another one in end. That's what they do. Yeah, looks like that. Magic the Gathering. I don't think they need to discard though, but I guess they want to kill my Shredder. And imagine explosives now. Okay, let's go. Consider spells. Okay. DRC. And let's go Abrade to kill the Asmo. No land, thank you very much. Very important to play DRC first. Basically, binning a land here is the same as like drawing a card. Again, card selection is huge, and that's why these decks don't stumbles. Of course, you might still flood, but like drawing 8 lands in the top 18 cards isn't that likely, and that's fine. Yeah, no. Okay, what you got there? 1-drop. Is that Ragavan? Parental Forge Tender. Alright. BFT. My neck has been strained. Well, I have 2 computers. Here there's the main monitor, and here's the chat. Okay, spell. A very good spell, if I can say. Consider. I think I'll leave it on top. Not the worst. Ooh, El Mago. El Mago de la Luna. I don't think it's very good, is it? Just go hand, bottom, exile, play consider. Easy. Bin the bad cards, draw the good cards. That is a bad card. That is, it's a good card, yeah. Let's attack and pass. Yeah, Traxa deck. I'm gonna play on a Traxa deck after, yeah. I bought 4 Traxas of Magic Online, never really used them very much. I haven't bought them in paper yet, I only have 2. And they're mismatching even. Hey, what do? They have 1 card in end. Mm-hmm. He's on 3. That's strange. What you got for 3 mana? Wonder if I'm losing the race. Ragavan, do I like it? Maybe. 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 Maybe they have a 3-drop powerful. Let's see. Let's see. Remember that they can gain life whenever they want. Ooh, a connect. Creature? No. Okay. Land, go. Hey, this got a mountain. Do they gain 3 life here? Yeah. Mm-hmm. They definitely win the race. I need to draw a creature or something. I might also just kill the Barenton with Dress Down plus Unholy Heat. Yeah, I think it's fine. Ooh, they don't attack with that. Gonna block my Ragavan, I see. Yeah, I'll go to 5. The next ProTour is Modern, but the original championship is Pioneer. Alright, I have to kill the Barenton, and I need the dress down to die at some point before... I need the dress down to die before I can dash Ragavan, so... let's go to end step. And with this ability on the stack, I can kill the Barenton. Barenton dies to a red burn spell. What an unjust world. Again, I want to stress the importance of these cantrips. Like, look how many lands I saw this game. 1, 2, maybe I fetched some of these, but like around 11 lands in an deck with 19, you know? And still, we are easily able to cast the spells. When it goes up to 11, then down to 6. Ragavan, do you hit something good or you take a break? It's okay, you can take a break if you want. Maybe for the next... Am I playing this big boy? I don't think so, no. You can go. Holding up Lightning Bolt in case they have a 3-drop with Vial. 4 mana 4/2 is juicy though, I have to say. My opponent to draw a Osmo. They did. See? It was very important to hold up Bolt. Now opponent wants to discard the cookbook to make a food, and then I kill the Osmo, and they don't have... Alright, I conceded. Ooh, looks like they maybe cited out an Osmo, a cookbook. Yeah, because they don't have another one in the deck. Alright. 2-1. Let's go. Probably just last match. Unless it's... Yeah, I think four matches VEEDEOs are better than 5. Just shorter. Friday Murktide, yes indeed. And I'll still stream 4 hours. It's just that the now that I have 2 different formats, how I need to run. Plus, I still need to finish that cube. I have this like amazing cube deck. I'll show it to you while we wait. It's a Lurrus deck. Lurrus companion deck. The Lurrus companion deck. Alright. I'll show it again. With Impacts, Mage and Depths, Voidwalker, yes, Saga. Yeah, very good, I think. This deck is very good. Alright, we are back. Round number 4, last one of this league. Hello, Bales. Yeah, I have less respect for creativity right now. I think The deck is less popular and good than it was in Prague. In Prague, it was the best deck and the most popular for sure. I'll pass here, keeping up Counterspell for Teferi. You used my Green Tron Mulligan strategy and it was very helpful. I'm glad to hear that. There was a Tron video I posted yesterday. I definitely think that people with Tron Mulligan way too much. What changed since Prague? People are more. There's more Rhinos, which is a bad matchup for creativity. Creativity isn't as dominant as before. Again, if you follow my power ranking, you will always be on top. And you watch the 20 minutes video, I try to explain the changes of the metagame. All my knowledge is out. I have no secrets in Modern. Man, my opponent just takes a break from casting spell. I respect that. I don't like to play Iteration if I still have land drops to make. Same thing for Spyro if I have cards in hand. They cast Solitude, I counter it. They cast Endurance, I counter it. If they have Endurance plus Counterspell, I lose the game. If I play Ice Fan Coato too in their deck. It's annoying. I hate Murktide in these matchups. Go. Opponent does play red. I thought they were just playing bent. Hey, hopefully I draw in Unholy Heat. There it is. Spending for mana for I think the dice one Unholy Heat is not something I recommend to my good friends. Um, and bottom exile. Play Shredder. Play Unholy Heat. Pass. La solitudine. Complex Expressive Iteration. Okay. What do I do? I want to cast Murktide, I think. I'll go hand, bottom, exile. Play Bauble, bracket. What you got on top? A land. Predator, and I'll go Ragavan. Pass. Imagine having Spell Pierce in your modern deck. That can't be me. Is that the way I play these games? I always go late game, and Spell Pierce always suck. That's the reason. Okay. I consider. No, gracias. Not bad. Let's see what I flip first. Play Murktide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looped. Discard. Go. Will I play Cube today? It depends how early I finish. Again, I have to finish that previous match. No, I spent Quattro. That's too good. That's too good. I think I have to actually bolt it with a million on the stack. I can't let him have it. Burn a witness. What you got? Oh, prismatic ending? What you go back? If 0 cards in it, you get prismatic ending back. Yeah, because you have to counter the shredder. Okay. And you're not dead. Borrower. This is the way I play Spyro, usually. It's like always last threat, so that I can play as a 3-mana 2/2, draws 2 cards on ATV. Like a 5th expressive iteration. Alright, GG. My cards. Usually DRC is bad against Endurance. Trimming Bloodless since I'm on the draw. Go. Game 2, my hand's very good. I order it for converted mana cost so that my brain can think in a more easier way. Opponent starts with some clean and nice card disadvantage. No, actually it's not, but it's funny always to start that way. Not a card I would saboting in this matchup. Maybe they have a strategy. The card I signed the most is Murktide Regent. World Blossoms. Unfortunately, I don't have the. I don't have the card. The Spell Snare. Be nice though. Rudder. Bauble. What do I discard? Lightning Bolt? I think so. I would discard a Fury as well. Ooh, Witness. Big Face Witness. No, my beloved Spell Snare. Pilferino, Paperino. Bounces. The Shredder. Pass. I'm just casting a Blood Manure. They can go Prismatic Ending, I know. But they don't. They don't have green mana. John. They play a card art that I've never seen before. Alright. Play Mountain. Now what? I can go Shredder. Where'd Shredder go? Yeah, I don't like to go Spyro since my hand is good. Again, I want to cast Spyro when I have no cards left. Go Prismatic Ending Years, okay. Well, they have to cast Blood Moon game 1. They had 3 basics already. Oh, okay. Let's attack the fairy. See if they have anything. They don't. Let's play Mr. Furio. Dos. I play Bauble to trigger Shredder. Discard the Spell Snare, I guess. Ooh, I spent Coapto. That's a good one. Except you can't. No, they killed my moon. Ooh, they shuffled the Sven Coapto. Nice. A lot of birds. 3 mana, Eternal Witness. You got back a land here. Yeah. If this was their plan, they should have not fetched the basic forest. We got rid of a land. Alright, let's see what they grab. They grab Teferi, so they have Teferi in hand. And they pass. Okay. I definitely want to go dress down whenever they cast the Ephemerate. I think I'm just going Shredder Bauble right now. What you do there? Planes? Weird. Ephemerate. That's okay by me. They got back Prismatic Ending, okay? They have the Fairy Ending in end. Oh, look. There's no resolves. This card, consider. Resolves. Discard. Ooh. Is it time that I discard the Spiral? No, I guess I'm discarding the Shredder. Then I go Bubble U. Ending again, okay. Two. Unfunny KZ. How did you like Minneapolis? I mean, it's an American city. That everything that you expect from an American city. It's good. Everything worked well. You know, convenient. Everything was good. Yes. Okay, so I'll play Dress Down at my end step. Thank you for the 8 months. Play Dress Down on my end step. So that now all your Ephemerate basically don't do anything. But you have in end the Teferi ending. Like you do this thing, but it doesn't have any text. I'm glad Dress Down very good in this matchup. Like very good in general. Like Dress Down is a great cyber card. When it starts with Teferino, we have our 1-up. Che cazzo, left 6 bug every time. Every time, the F8 bug, it's unbelievable. Ah, Madonna mia. Every time, every time, every time. Porco dinci. Vabbè, hopefully it doesn't matter too much. I'm still winning this game. Still have an ending in end. Ah, che coglioni. I'm gonna go with Shredder Spyro. Yeah, go Shredder Spyro because that's the fairy zone. I'll discard land and Spell Snare. And then I'll attack face. This game was like auto win if I didn't do a fate bug. Still very good shape, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, the Mole of America, it's good, right? Okay, opponent goes for the Ephemerate strategy. I think I'll discard Ragavan. Let's see what I get back with Ephemerate. Hello, Max. No, that. I mean, maybe they have a combo, yeah. I guess they have a combo. Oh. Thank you for the second month. Welcome. In the Murktide video. Okay, they pass. Remember that fair in play. They have ending. I guess I'm starting with a bolt on Teferi. They're gonna respond with an ending. Although they take 3 damage, because they only have 2 planes. They go ending on Shredder. Oh, they go Solitude. Oh, they have Solitude Ephemerate. Again, this deck was unlosable if I countered the Teferi and not float mana and hold up Dispute and the classic Magical Land Bug. Okay, so I need to keep up Unholy Heat. I have to pass here. Yeah, it can be avoided. You only need to not have F8 enabled. I'll Unholy Heat the Turn of Witness. That fizzles. And then I let these other ephemera resolve. I don't care if they exile my Spyro. They have 2 cards in hand only. They play Vroom Vroom. I guess I'll counter it, even though it's not really a big deal. I regret doing this. I kind of want to empty my hand because I have Spyro in hand. And these tokens are pretty worthless. They have all the walls in the world. Hey. Oh, look, I can go hand, bottom, exile, play Shredder, play top land, pass to you. 1 card in hand they have. 2 cards in hand. 25 in my deck. The attack. I'll take it. 21 to 12. Sol Erde, porca merda, porca merda. Yeah, maybe shouldn't have countered the unlicensed Urs. Shouldn't have countered the licensed Urs. What the bro? There. Need to find a removal spell. Yeah, I'll find it for sure with this iteration. That's not for sure. And bottom exile. I consider removal spell. E va a cagare. E... Ah, good if I have like enough win conditions left. Probably don't. Probably just deck this game. Opponents played a turn one explosives. Never. There was a one drop in play. Alright. Lost the game. Go. Yeah, I decided to cut a lightning bolt. I think that having seven removal spells is too many on the play. Opponent doesn't really deploy their plan until late game, and I think having 6 is good enough. Okay. Barenton. Play Shredder here. Of course, if they go ending, it sucks, but I don't really need to keep up Counterspell on turn 2, I think. A lot of iterations. Let's see what I find with the first one. And bottom exile. Draw this card. Probably gonna be Counterspell, yeah. Land, okay. And now let's hope that I may actually click 5 so that I don't I can never get got by Mystical Dispute again. Okay. Fetch. The new Narset? I don't know what that is. Haven't seen it. Is it with the new set? Haven't seen it yet. Solerde. I think I'll go Dispute, yeah. Okay. What do I want here? Bubble land. And then I just go Unholy Heat end of turn. Yeah, actually no, I think I like Bubble land, yeah. I'll go hand, bottom, exile. I'll play Bauble, draw this card. Okay. Bubble myself. Okay. Attack, pass. Actually, I think I want to play Unholy Heat now on the Coatl. But I can't ephemerate it. Yeah. I think it's better. At least I want to save it. That's fine by me. +4, it's a 3/4. He's control of prowess. Alright, attacks. Maybe I didn't read it properly, but it doesn't have ATB or haste, and it costs 4 mana. Unfortunately, those are too many things that doesn't make it modern playable. I think I just Spell Snare this Wall of Omens, even though not really very good. I thought I might have some Ephemerate. I don't want to give them bodies. They have ending? Oh, I suppose it's for 2, sure. What do I want to get rid of here? I think I'll get rid of Spell Snare. So my third iteration of the game. Okay. I can put the bolt in my hand and then discard it. Yeah, I think I like it. And bottom, exile. Play the Spyro. Tapped out, it's not great, but oh, I loot first, I guess. Okay, do I like to do 1 more damage or making a 1/1? What's better? Huh. Do I like to do 1 more damage or making a 1/1? So if I do 1 more damage, you go to 7. A 1/1 though has Barenton in play, which is not great. I think I'll do 1 more damage, yeah. And then another bubble. I'll hold this for Shredder. Actually, maybe I don't need it, because next turn I'm gonna go bubble up. We're gonna go iteration Shredder anyway. So yeah, let's go bubble. And sack it immediately. Osage on top, sure thing. You take 4 down to 7, pass. Okay. 2 cards in your hand. I'm gonna attack with a flyer first, so you must correct the explosives, and then I'll follow it up with Shredder explosives. Yeah. The 4th Expressive Iteration. I think I'll get rid of a land. And is there Island in my graveyard? No, so I still have Island in my deck, okay. I played Iteration every turn of the game from turn 3 to turn 6. Not bad. Yeah, 2 cards in it when he's a Boseiju. Solitude, I don't fetch because they can go Solitude in response. Just untapping. They just attack and pass. I'll put it clearly as something, or they would have flipped this Captive Weird. I guess I can cast this Shredder. Can't really hurt. Yeah. I'll fetch first because I have 1 land left in my deck. I guess I should have fetched in upkeep too, so. I'll go Shredder and pass. They go for solid shit, I'll dress down and respond. Loot twice. Getting rid of lands if I find them. I like to keep all these Unholy Heats, I think. For sure I'll use it to kill the Barenton. But for now I pass. Because the dress down remains in the whole opponent's turn. Yep. But I discarded the Merc. Okay, so it looks like they're passing. And with the dress down on the stack, I will Unholy Heat the Renton. And I don't want to Unholy Heat the Captive Weird because I can just craft the Lantern. I just untap. Opponent is at 5. Be okay. They ephemerate their card with 0 cards in hand. Be over. Yeah, very important I kept the second Unholy Heat. GG. Okay, looks like they drew another Ephemerate. Alright. Guess they don't die yet. Maybe they do. Yeah, no, they do regardless. Alright, GG. This game shouldn't even happen if I didn't get the bug. Alright, that'll be it. We got 1 hour and 56 minutes of a video. I think that was good enough. Murktide showed its power, very strong. We lost to Hammer Time, 2-1, game 3 on the draw. It's pretty common death. Very good list, very good deck. Nothing more to add. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.